Howdy ho, everyone. Hey, Missy K, Becca Chu, Sabrina. Whew. So, today was a long one. First, it was boring, no live streams. Hey, Wendy. And then came Slambers Live at 5:45. Hey, Tracy. And she had a few guests on her panel. And we all know Jax likes to make threats towards people, so that was nothing. Hey, Lindsay. So Jax was up there threatening Moon. Threatening, I'm gonna go live every day until you leave CJ alone and crap. And I kind of expected that. But then you had to hear pretty is pretty does, aka Christy. Waves to Christy. Just saying, you're a real bitch up there, honey. You were a real bitch. Hey, Jason. Yup. Stupid is as stupid does. She sits up there for how long has she been up there making threats? How long? Weeks? As Slamber's lapdog, whatever you want to call it. And so she starts to threaten Lindsay and Moon. Wah. Hey, Lonnie. And I say to myself, are you kidding me? I'm just not going to sit there and repeat some of the disgusting things I heard come out of her mouth too, and Slamber's mouth. However, when that live stream was done, I said, oh, we're going to have a decent live with Noodle. So, most of the time when I was listening to Noodle tonight, Ilani, I was doing a little cleaning and a little I had to put some new sheets on my bed, and I'm learning because I wasn't typing much in Noodle's chat. Hey Shay, welcome. So I'm hearing that Be Good was timing me out for no reason. So apparently she's butthurt. Aw. You can't handle me, Be Good? Why don't you run over to Noodle Mash and confess how you were timing people out today from the Legion on her channel? Mm-hmm. That's right, Becca Chu. It's because we are friends with Jamie. And I'm not ashamed to be friends with Jamie. And that's wrench abuse. We didn't say anything that would get us thrown out of Noodles chat or do anything to get timed out. It was just that Be Good was modding based on emotions. Oh, I don't like this person. So I'm gonna time the person out. So everything was going good at first. I didn't even realize I was being timed out. I didn't even realize. Yup, Becca Chu, you're absolutely right. And bring the drama to Noodles chat. Stupid does brought the drama to Noodles chat. And this is how I view it. Noodle has just lost her mother. And we gather around to support Noodle in her time of need. This is one of her I don't know if this was her first or second live since her loss. And all people are worried about is outside drama. She already has her own load to deal with on here. So stupid is as stupid does had to come in and complain about a full dox done on her. Now, I have news for you. That was done, I don't know how long ago, a week, 2 weeks ago, when Nicolina decided to yell out her name when she tried to get up on her panel. So it wasn't who she accused of doing it. She accused Lindsay. She accused Lindsay of fully doxing her, which didn't happen. But here's the thing. Here's what happened. Her name was already out there. And stupid is as stupid does decides, I'm going to dox Moon today or yesterday. I forget. I don't know what day it was. So she didn't mind doxing Moon. Didn't mind dropping Moon's name 3 times today. Didn't mind dropping Moon's name, full name. Didn't give a shit about her safety, did she? But she crawls into Noodles chat crying because someone doxed her. And Lindsay is admitting here in chat that she didn't mind sharing hers today. So nobody has threatened stupid is as stupid does. But she's making plenty of threats over at Slambers. Now, can you shut the fuck up, Christy? Really? You were crying. Poor me. Poor me. Poor me. You're crying poor me, but it's who cares about Moon? Who cares about Lindsay? Who cares about everyone else? Long as it's me, 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 me. And then you decide, hey, Moon, then you decide, oh, that wasn't good enough. So after Noodle Mash loses her mother, my condolences again, Noodle. She decides to try to get Noodle in the middle of this. Yup. Unfortunately, that's the truth. She is pretty boring and monotone as fuck. And so does Slamber. She's making it all about her. Her, me, 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 me. I don't want Jamie's, you know what. I want to get away from him. And then they said, oh, if you don't want to respond, then shut the fuck up. Hasn't Jamie been saying that all along? If you shut up about him, there'll be no need to respond to your skanky little asses. But here's the thing. Jamie decided to give you grace today. And he decided to ignore you. I'm not Jamie. All right? And you try to involve Noodle Mash in your bullshit. Stupid does. Yeah, and I called some of you stupid over at Lindsay's. And I meant it. So some of you claim to be nurses. Some of you are claiming to be nurses and have these so-called degrees, but you're not even using your damn minds. You're not even using it. Oh, and speaking of Wyoming, Lindsay, she even made a video doing the Mrs. Portland thing. She even made a video with the Mrs. Portland thing, with the cutting up of the shirts, and she says she wants to burn them or something. And I'm thinking to myself, are you kidding me? So you want to cry like a little baby and whine, oh, I hate Jamie. So I have to act like Mrs. Portland and have a bonfire in my fireplace, or why don't you just take Wyoming, why don't you just take those shirts to Goodwill? Why don't you just take those shirts to Goodwill, and someone will get good use of them? Because isn't that what Mrs. Portland does? She takes all her gifts to Goodwill. I know you paid for them. Hey, Siren. I know you paid for them and everything, but why do you have to advertise? Come on, stop acting, stop, grow up. Fucking grow up. Unfortunately, Lindsay. So, she thinks that so stupid is as stupid does. And Jax, Miss Starla, is they think that making threats is the way to go now. Yeah, they think making threats is now the way to go, and if you don't do as they say or something. Well, they're only showing their own true colors, in my opinion. So if you want to keep going, go ahead. You're just showing your age mentally. CJ stole my canned ham. Oh my god. Oh really, Lindsay? So Jax owes you an apology since Natasha Cooper, of all people, cleared your name today. Aw, and everything's your fault, Lindsay. Aw, credible Jax, Miss Starla. Do I remember right? Starla is a convicted sex offender. Hmm. So I decided to check the sex offender registry. And guess what I found? Anyone want to take a guess? Miss Starla was not on there like she's supposed to be. All right, Becca Chu. You got a point there. So Jax, she isn't on the sex offender registry, is she? So Jax, do you know it's a criminal offense not to register with your county sheriff or your parish sheriff? It doesn't matter with the court. You don't agree with the So I don't know what the law is regarding sex offender registration. If everyone convicted of a sex offense has to register, because I heard a story years ago that some don't. I don't know, but oh, he doesn't have to register. Oh my goodness gracious! What a damn disgrace. I mean, I may have made a lot of mistakes in my life. No one's perfect, but at least I don't have sex offender written all over my forehead. I'll just say that to Jax. You're absolutely right, Lindsay. He wasn't on the registry. So is he evading going on it? Who knows? We're not going to sit there and take his word for anything. Didn't he fake an unaliving attempt? And today over at Slambers, he decided, oh, I'm not going to show you proof of anything. You're just going to have to take my word for it. Just like the story you told on your channel. No, because he admitted, Bex, he admitted that he was convicted. He pled out on that. He did admit on his own channel that he pled out something to do with his girlfriend. The parents didn't like him dating his daughter or something. So the mother filed charges. So what is that under the law, everyone? So the girlfriend, so the so-called other partner, so the other partner was underage and he's above age. So that's statutory rape. And okay, I may be mad at Jax, but I do not think he's an SO. Well, under the law, Lindsay, he is. But here, let me reword that for you, Lindsay. I don't think he's a threat to the community at large, so to speak. Yeah, Lindsay had to do with his ex when she was almost 18, but not 18. So, yeah, it would be Sabrina. It's called statutory R. And he was charged, and he said he pled out. So he's sitting here, and here's the thing: he knew she was underage. She knew she was underage and continued to date her anyway. That puts a bad taste in my mouth. And then he has the nerve to, I never seen proof, Moon, that you are a streetwalker or a meth addict. A meth addict. I didn't see no convictions, Moon. So where's he getting this shit from? He's lying. It's coming right straight out of his ass. So if I say something that's actually the truth, that he has bad decision-making skills by deciding to date someone underage, and he pled out to it. Oh, really, Siren? Thank you for So the age of consent in Louisiana is 17. So if that girl was 17, he wouldn't have been charged. So she had to be younger than 17. No, none of us have sat here and lied about Jax here. Hey, boy, mama. But they continue to go over to Slambers, and they decide to hot panels, and they decide to talk shit. And they decide to cry and whine. And it's all hypocritical. It's all hypocrisy. All I heard today over there was hypocrisy. I'm only responding to the I'm liking men bad. Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't see you threatening anyone, Lindsay. I don't see Moon threatening anyone. And what I mean by threatening anyone is she's not threatening harm. They're not threatening to sue everybody. They're not. It's just amazing at how they're acting over there. Yes, I'm gonna say this. Lindsay could be a bitch sometimes, so can Moon. Yeah, I said it. But at least they admit it. Yeah, I could be an asshole sometimes. But at least they admit it. But I don't see them making threats and then crying afterwards. I'm the victim. Now, I'm just gonna say this before. So just give us a few seconds before they start calling me a liar. And so we're gonna play one of Lindsay's videos on her oh, so Wyoming can't get her facts straight either now. So, okay. So we're gonna go play this. We're gonna play the Lindsay's video because people can't, they don't know what the facts are. So let's listen to what happened, shall we? So this is a 13-second clip of Nicolina. So she's one of the street rats lap dogs. So if anyone doesn't know who Nicolina is, I'm sure Lindsay will tell you in the chat, or Moon. So
who's trying to come up now? Christy Cadrian. Who is that? Pretty is as pretty does.
So you see, hey Rachel. So you see, her name was out there weeks ago when she tried to insert herself in something. She tried to hop on panel, and somehow her name showed. So Lindsay didn't originally dox anybody. All right? Get that through your skull. Now, if Lindsay decided to go and dox her in retaliation, I'd probably have something to say about it, but she didn't do it. But however, she forgets to mention that she doxed Moon today. So what did Lindsay do? She decided to drop Stupid Does. Stupid is and Stupid Does his name. Turnabout's fair play, isn't it? Isn't that what Mrs. Portland has to say? So instead of someone screaming to you in a DM, oh, this person did this and this person did that, ask for fucking proof. Oh, yeah, that's right, Lindsay. That's absolutely right. Chamber decided to share Lindsay's mugshot. That's right. So Lindsay decided to return the favor. You see how that works? Now, I'm not going to sit there and yeah. So you shared hers. I'm not going to sit there and totally support that, but I understand why you did it. And I'm not going to sit there and scream at you for it, you know? Since you have a little Hussy that likes to make threats. And she likes to panel hop with Slamber and Jax. So Stupid is and Stupid does is no better than Lindsay. Let's just put it that way. You see? Lindsay's being upfront. She's admitting what she did. She's not trying to make herself look good. I absolutely believe her. Usually liars They like to make themselves look good. And a lot of these liars over on the other side, the lies don't even make sense. So they can't even pass the mustard test of making sense. And you got a real problem. Oh, wait. Their logic don't even make any sense either. Half the time. Yeah. At least Lindsay owns it. Lonnie. At least Lindsay owns it. You see, she's not apologizing for it, so at least Lindsay's telling you in this chat right here, right now, what happened. So there's that. So I don't understand. Here's another thing before we go. I don't know what it is. It's either Moon's fault. It's either Lindsay's fault. It's either Jamie's fault. Now it's going to be all my fault, of course, because I have an opinion. We all got opinions. Same with me, Lindsay. I'm not going to apologize if I'm not sorry for something. Yeah, and at least you're admitting you're not sorry. Absolutely, Sabrina. This community would be so much tolerable if people owned their damn shit. All of it. So not pretty. I don't know. So stupid is as stupid does. I love this saying, you know. She thinks this is Burger King. She thinks she can have it her way all the time. So does Slamber. She thinks it's Burger King. I'd like a Whopper with no tomato, please. It doesn't really work that way, does it? Does it really work that way? This community isn't Burger King. So you think that, so people think that, oh, we run this community. All you do as I say. You have another thing coming. And they don't even own their shit. On top of it, it's like, okay, who in the scapegoat list can we blame tonight? All right. Who in the list can we blame? Okay, are we gonna blame Moon today? Are we gonna blame Lindsay? Are we gonna blame Jamie? Are we gonna blame Siren? Are they gonna blame me? So apparently one decided to blame me for whatever reason. I kept getting timed out. She thinks I'm so triggered, but it was like, okay. So be good. Just run over to Noodle Mash and confess your sins to Mama Noodle. All right, I already know. So I'm sure. Because Natasha isn't a person of virtue. We don't expect her to. I don't even think she's able to tell the truth. The only time she does something for someone else is if there's something in it for her. So there's another thing I want to mention before we go, and that's the subject of Gladys. All right. So why is everyone blaming everything on Gladys? All right. Gladys is a wonderful person, and she doesn't do anything. Yeah, they better shut the fuck up about Gladys. I'm telling you that. Because when I was in Lindsay's chat yesterday, I didn't take too kindly to those going after Gladys. All right. I'm just gonna be frank here. So if you can't fucking prove anything, like Gladys said this or Gladys said did that, can you just shut the fuck up already? Gladys hasn't done a damn thing to me. She hasn't done a damn thing to mostly everybody here. Isn't that the truth, Sabrina? And Gladys doesn't deserve this shit. All right. So when Slobby decided the one day to go after Gladys, I wasn't gonna have it. I actually went up and told Slobby, go fuck yourself to his face. Because everything was suddenly Gladys's fault when nothing was shown. When nothing was shown nothing was shown to prove Gladys did anything wrong. Nothing ever is shown that Gladys does anything wrong. Absolutely, Lindsay. And it wasn't just Gladys that got dragged. It was a bunch of us. Do you think I was gonna sit there and yeah, I had something to say. I had something to say. I said it right to his face. Like he likes to complain that no one wants to take a link. So I just wanted to say that. And then last night in Lindsay's chat, I also said Gladys is not a scapegoat. All right. She has a mind of her own. She can go where the fuck she wants on here. You're not going to see Gladys in an enemy chat talking shit about us. I never seen proof of Gladys doing that. As they say on here, check things out for yourself. Don't rely on other people to give you the scoop. Yeah, a few people in here, they give me tips on this. Oh, this just happened, Bill. Or that just happened. And you know what I do? I go look for myself. Because everyone that watches the same content has a different point of view on it. So I'd have to determine if it's all right, degrading, how bad it is. Oh, is this such a big deal? So a lot of these people, they come around and they say, oh, this one said that. And then they take a short little clip, which doesn't explain the whole thing. It's like, I remember the time the media in 2016 during the presidential election used to just play little sound bites of the shit that came out of Trump's mouth. They would play it over and over again, but they conveniently left out that they were sent a press release and there's other information, and one of Trump's reps had to mention it. I think it was on Fox or something. So one of Trump's reps went up for an interview and she had to explain exactly what was going on. So I can't believe that some of these dipshits sit there and they say, oh, I got a message from, and said, this one said this about me. But no screenshot was sent. No nothing. No clip. And even if it was a clip, it wasn't like 2 or 3 minutes. I heard one time when someone reacted on a 13-second clip. So we got someone like Slamber that gets these messages and she don't bother watching. Oh, I'm too busy for that. Oh yeah, Siren. She'll let you have it though. I seen her do that. Don't I cut a bitch too? You know, it's like I sometimes slice them in half. But so I want to thank everyone for coming. I just wanted to come on live for a few minutes and voice my disgust at stupid is as stupid does trying to get Noodle Mash involved in her bullshit tonight. After she decides to make threats over at Slambers and then accuses Lindsay of doxing her. And didn't tell the whole fucking story. There's something wrong with you, stupid. There's something really wrong with you. Maybe you should get your head examined. All right. So I want to say good night, and I'll see you next time, or until the next person goes live, whatever comes first. So bye bye, everyone.